Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your girl, Sarah, and this is Travel Partner Official. Listen, I know what you're thinking. London? On a budget? Isn't that like the most expensive city on Earth? And yeah, it used to be, but not anymore. Not if you know the right way to do it. We're talking about hacking London, all right? Finding those secret deals, those underground spots, those local favorites that won't break the bank. So if you're ready to experience London without emptying your wallet, smash that subscribe button because that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. First things first, where are you going to sleep? This is one of the most crucial aspects of your travel planning. A good night's rest can make or break your trip. And in a city like London, finding the right place to stay can be a bit of a challenge. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Hotels in London? Forget about it. Way too expensive. Sure, they look nice and offer a lot of amenities, but they can easily drain your travel budget in just a few nights. If you're looking to save money, you'll want to explore other options. We're talking hostels, baby. Hostels are the way to go if you're on a budget. They offer a unique experience where you can meet fellow travelers, share stories, and even make lifelong friends. Plus, they often have communal areas where you can cook your own meals, further saving you money. You can find some really cool hostels in London for like $20 a night. 20 bucks. That's a steal in a city as pricey as London. And don't think that cheap means bad. Many hostels are clean, safe, and offer a range of amenities like free Wi-Fi, breakfast, and even organized tours. And the best part is, you meet people from all over the world. It's like instant friends to explore the city with. Imagine having a group of new friends to hit up the local pubs, visit museums, or just wander the streets of London. Another option? Airbnb. You can find some really sweet deals on Airbnb, especially if you're down to stay a little bit outside of the city center. These places often offer more privacy and comfort than a hostel, and you can find some really charming homes and apartments that give you a taste of local life. Trust me, the tube is your friend. More on that later. The London Underground can get you just about anywhere you need to go, so staying a bit further out isn't a big deal. Plus, you'll get to see more of the city this way. But yeah, Airbnb can be a lifesaver when it comes to finding affordable accommodations in London. Whether you're looking for a cozy room in someone's home or an entire apartment to yourself, there's something for everyone. Just make sure you book in advance because the good ones go quick. Planning ahead can save you a lot of stress and ensure you get the best possible deal. So whether you choose a hostel or an Airbnb, rest easy knowing you've got a great place to stay without breaking the bank. All right, let's talk food. London is a city that can tantalize your taste buds with its diverse culinary offerings. From traditional British fare to international delights, there's something for everyone here. Because let's be real, you can't go to London without trying all the delicious food, right? The city is a melting pot of cultures, and this is reflected in the variety of food available. Whether you're in the mood for a hearty English breakfast or craving some spicy Indian curry, London has got you covered. But don't worry, you don't have to sell a kidney to eat well in this city. One word, markets. These bustling hubs are not just places to buy fresh produce, but also a haven for food lovers. You can find everything from gourmet cheeses to artisanal bread. And the best part is, it's all reasonably priced. London is full of amazing food markets, and they are a budget traveler's best friend. Borough Market, Camden Market, and Brick Lane Market are just a few of the many options where you can indulge in a culinary adventure without breaking the bank. Each market has its own unique vibe and specialties, making it worth visiting more than one. Brick Lane Market, you name it, they've got it. From vintage clothing to exotic spices, this market is a treasure trove of goodies. And let's not forget the food. You can sample dishes from all over the world, all in one place. And it's all delicious and affordable. We're talking fresh produce, street food, and even gourmet options. Imagine biting into a freshly made falafel wrap or savoring a sweet crepe, all without emptying your wallet. International cuisines. You name it, they've got it. From Japanese sushi to Mexican tacos, the variety is endless. It's like taking a culinary trip around the world without ever leaving the city. Another pro tip, hit up the pubs for lunch. Pubs are an integral part of British culture, and many offer fantastic lunch deals that are both filling and affordable. It's a great way to experience local cuisine and soak in the atmosphere. A lot of pubs in London offer really great lunch deals. Think fish and chips, bangers and mash, and other traditional dishes. These meals are not only delicious, but also give you a taste of British culinary heritage. That kind of thing, for a fraction of the price you'd pay for dinner. It's a smart way to enjoy hearty meals without spending too much. Plus, the portions are usually generous, so you definitely get your money's worth. So yeah, eat like a king or queen without spending a king's ransom. London might have a reputation for being expensive, but with a little savvy, you can enjoy its culinary delights on a budget. So go ahead, explore the markets, visit the pubs, and savor every bite of what this incredible city has to offer. Chapter 3. London on a dime free and cheap thrills. Now let's talk about things to do, because London is full of incredible attractions. But here's the secret. You don't have to pay for any of them. Okay, maybe not of them, but a lot of them. London is home to some of the best museums in the world, and many of them are completely free to enter. The British Museum, the National Gallery, the Tate Modern, all free. You can spend hours getting lost in art and history without spending a dime. And don't even get me started on the parks. London's parks are like mini escapes from the city. Hyde Park, Regent's Park, St. James's Park, they're all incredible and they're all free. Pack a picnic, grab a book, and just chill. Chapter 4. Mastering the Tube, your transport guide. All right, let's talk transportation. Navigating a city as vast and bustling as London can seem daunting at first, but don't worry, we've got you covered. Whether you're a tourist or a new resident, understanding the ins and outs of London's transport system is essential. Because London is a big city, and you're going to need to get around. From the historic landmarks to the hidden gems, there's so much to explore. But first, you need to know how to get from point A to point B efficiently. The good news is, London has an amazing public transportation system. The London Underground, commonly known as the Tube, is the backbone of the city's transit network. With 11 lines covering 270 stations, it can get you almost anywhere you need to go. The bad news is, it can be a little bit confusing and expensive if you don't know what you're doing. The myriad of lines, zones, and ticket options can be overwhelming for first-timers. First things first, get yourself an Oyster card. This little blue card is your key to the city. It's a smart card that you can top up with credit and use across all forms of public transport in London. It's like a magic card that lets you ride the tube, the buses, the trams, everything. Not only is it convenient, but it also offers significant savings compared to buying individual tickets. And it's way cheaper than buying individual tickets. For example, a single journey in central London costs £2.40 with an Oyster card, compared to £4.90 with a paper ticket. Over time, those savings really add up. Trust me on this one. You'll thank yourself later when you see how much you've saved. Plus, it's super easy to use. Just tap in and out at the yellow card readers at the start and end of your journey. Now, the tube can be a bit overwhelming, especially during your first few rides. The hustle and bustle, the crowded platforms, and the fast-paced environment can be a lot to take in. But it's actually pretty easy to use once you get the hang of it. The key is to familiarize yourself with the tube map and plan your route in advance. There are plenty of apps available that can help you navigate the system with ease. Just download a tube map on your phone and you're good to go. Apps like City Mapper and Google Maps are incredibly useful for real-time updates and route planning. They can even alert you to any service disruptions or delays. And pro tip, avoid rush hour if you can. The tube is busiest between 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. on weekdays. If you can, try to travel outside these times to avoid the crowds. The tube gets super crowded during rush hour, and it can be quite uncomfortable. Imagine being packed like sardines in a can with barely any room to move. And nobody wants to be crammed in a tiny space with a bunch of sweaty strangers. So, plan your journeys wisely and enjoy a more pleasant travel experience. With these tips, you'll be navigating London's transport system like a pro in no time. Chapter 5. Scoring cheap flights, London bound. Okay, so you're convinced that you need to go to London, right? But how do you get there without spending a fortune on flights? First things first, be flexible with your travel dates. Flying midweek is usually cheaper than flying on the weekends. And flying during the off-season, which is basically any time that's not summer, can save you a ton of money. Another pro tip: use a flight comparison website like Skyscanner or Google Flights. These websites search hundreds of airlines to find you the best deals. And don't be afraid to fly into a smaller airport. Sometimes flying into Gatwick or Luton can be cheaper than flying into Heathrow, even if it means you have to take a train or a bus to get into the city. Your London adventure awaits. So there you have it, guys, my top tips for exploring London on a budget. Don't forget to subscribe to Travel Partner Official for more travel tips and inspiration. And be sure to let me know in the comments down below what your favorite budget travel tips are. I'm always looking for new ways to save money on the road. Thanks for watching, guys.